Our condolences.
Disappear mid-raid and then don't show up in like 2 days.
You should call him and tell him to get on, or you're gonna ground his ass.
And I know what his response would be.
Something tells me with Fuzzy's personality that didn't even work when he was a kid.
He would probably tell me the same thing I would tell him.
Get wrecked.
Nah, that's being nice.
I don't have the heart to be mean right now.
Nah, he's a good kid. He just works a lot.
Kid, isn't he in his late 30s?
Hell.
He's in his 20s.
Oh, wow.
Doesn't matter how old he is. When it's a dad talking about his son, it's a kid.
Well, actually, most of you guys are probably kids to me.
Yeah, it's split 50. Some of us are just over 40, some of us are just under.
How old are you?
I have a daughter that's 38.
Okay, Dad, where's my allowance?
I'm 48, and my mom's still. I'm 48. I'm 6'1". I'm like 285 pounds. My mom's like 5'2" and shrinking, and she still introduces me to people as her little baby boy. So.
Wow, that was hella descriptive.
Yeah, and I worked with her
Sounds
for like 6 years. I had to break her of it. I still call her Joyce. It's great.
I think it's weird to call your mom by her first name.
I agree.
I agree, but if you work with her for a while, and then you'll realize that calling her mom at work is pretty lame too.
Yeah.
Is it?
I just call mom that bitch.
That would not go well with her. She was a bit of a non-cusser. Felix, you should know I'm very descriptive. You know this.
Yes, I have discovered this.
And you know this, man.
And you know this, man.
Was that you trying to play?
Oh my god, I have not seen Friday in way too long. Yeah, it was the best effort I could give it right now. Give me a couple days, maybe I'll have my voice back.
Alright, Fuzzy, no falling asleep tonight, okay?
Being talked about in Discord.
He's in here, though, so it's okay.
There we go.
Listen, man, I always seem to fall asleep on the last play.
Why do you fall asleep during raids, Fuzzy?
Because he was tired.
Lack of
I've said it before and I'll say it again. The soothing voice of Lizardman puts me to sleep.
Alright.
I'll drink to that.
He has a pretty silky smooth voice for sure. He could do you do any like voiceover work, Wizardman? You should be on like
Oh my god, he's got
cartoons
the
or something.
synthesizer and everything, of course.
Yeah, I mean like seriously, you should do it. Make a demo tape.
You are not the first person to ask me that.
Well, I have a friend who's disabled now because he's got cancer in the spine, so he can't like physically work anymore. And he always had a gifted voice kind of scenario too, and he did that. I don't know if he's gotten any gigs yet, but he's trying, right? So that's cool.
Absolutely.
I always thought you sounded like an announcer.
Like the color announcer at a basketball game. Well, he missed the half court shot.
No, more like the dude for the boxing matches.
Oh yeah, I could see that. Yeah.
In a previous life, I actually did work in the casino business, and for a while after I got out of security and a couple other jobs.
You totally were a blackjack dealer, weren't you?
No, I worked in marketing.
Oh,
I did some of the announcements, some of the drawings.
Cool.
I was thinking more like on the side stages, tequila.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Harris.
Tequila shots, girl.
I've never actually heard Lizardman say tequila, only vodka.
He had the little belt with a little fanny pack with tequila shots inside it.
Oh, if only. All right, get a few more people showing up. Gonna get them in groups, and then we'll get on. Because there are a lot of flags that are going to be needed, and a full clearing of TOB is going to provide us a maximum of 18. I do believe it would be advantageous of us, important, and possibly even necessary to go ahead and do TOB tonight. Now, it's my understanding that even if you have not completed everything, you can still be piggied in. I'm not sure if the 85-15 rule applies, but it's my understanding that it does. So here's hoping that we can get as many people in as possible who have the Twisted Harmonic Chime complete.
Like at this point, who doesn't have it?
I'm turning my clerics in now.
Not to be confused with a Twisted Harmonic Mind.
Or mime.
Oh, mine. Oh, man, you beat me.
With a stick.
If I'm lucky.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
fake invisible.
All right, so if things go well, we're going to be able to get everybody in. If not, we will review our options and which possibilities we can pursue. Let's move to Arkstone.
Did we determine if you needed the Sparag missions to get this done?
You definitely need samples of corruption.
Okay, so you need samples.
I've heard people say you do not need the becoming the vessel, but I don't know if that's true.
No, that the becoming a vessel is the one that gives you so you can allows you to do the quest to get the samples quest.
No, it also lets you into her.
Razorthorn.
Yeah.
You need becoming the vessel to be able to get into Razorthorn.
Okay,
But you
so
could, in
not
theory,
into
have
here.
gotten a. But in theory, you could have gotten a task add to samples of corruption without ever
Correct.
stepping his foot in the cell.
Correct.
Except for it locks when you zone in.
You can. My druid and my cleric do not have enraged flesh charm. I was able to take them in. I got samples. I've got the wind chimes on both of them. You do not need become the vessel to get the twisted harmonic chime.
Give me a moment. It seems we have somebody who requested this and has a lockout. Give me a moment.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I blame Navardian.
Are we name dropping?
Ooh, let's blame Navardian.
Let's not talk about Navardian like that. That's not very nice.
Thanks, Craig.
You're welcome.
Fuck that
Smells
shit.
like tuna.
He deserves it.
It was
Well,
you.
I'm pro Navardian, but I think there was a rule made that he was now the official blamee. I'm just following the rules.
Sometimes you
Thought
gotta
her
break the rules.
beyond him.
I thought that rule got changed to Dami, now that Dami is the
Yeah.
officer.
Oh, is that what it
here.
was?
Dami's not here.
We default.
I mean,
to Navardian.
has that ever stopped us from blaming Navardian in the past when he's not around? Why would that matter?
Yeah, but blaming
That's a fair point.
Navardian goes off the tongue better than blame Dami for some reason.
That's just a bit habit. You can change a habit.
Because Dummy comes across so sweet, everybody feels bad trying to get on him. With Navardian, it's like,
Purely as a
hey,
side note.
you take that shit.
Hey, real quick, while we're waiting for that, can y'all come over and help kill Shakar? While we're just waiting for the officers to figure it out. Shakar's up.
Oh wait, are we out of the guild hall already? Are we moving?
We're in Arkstone. Arkstone.
Zom.
Where is he?
Over in the fire elementals.
Oh, okay. Is that the one that drops the BP?
Yep.
Yeah, I've been trying to get those frickers to spawn. I hate those little ads, though. They're so annoying.
Please make sure you are not currently in an expedition. Alt Z.
Yes.
Didn't drop it. Figures.
Wee wee.
Man, these guys don't hit hard at all.
Nah, it's you could definitely solo it. Not that you would ever need to.
Well, I fell off the side. I'll be back in a second.
The only annoying part about him is the fact that freaking fire doesn't work. very
And the
good.
ads are kind of annoying.
I mean, if you properly clear it, the ads aren't a big deal. Oh, you mean the little
Yeah,
the
the
little
little-
pet ones?
yeah.
Nah, they're only mildly annoying.
They are mildly annoying, but every one of them mildly annoys you. So you're like, dang it.
I mean, they still count for experience. I don't know.
There is that.
That's kind of my view on killing anything.
Alright, hopefully this is going to work. We will find out. If you have any issues finding the Agent of Change, go ahead and find Lizardman, but go ahead and say ready for the Agent of Change now. Hopefully we can get everybody in.
But we'll find out real soon.
Well, what happened, it seems, is even speaking to the Agent of Change can get you a 2.5-day lockout on the expedition, whether you do anything or not.
No, I meant with getting people in.
I do as well, but just informing everybody that don't mess
Yeah,
with the Agent of
6
Change in this.
Six full groups roughly, so that should get 6 people in. Yes.
Tentatively, but I am seeing all as considered flags.
40
wink,
will
wink.
get us 8.
Yeah, it says I can't get in yet.
It's assuming that it's 40. That's 40 flagged.
Yeah, we have 40 flagged according to the DZ.
I just zoned in and I'm flagged.
When no one
Everybody
is
that's currently in
unflagged.
raid shows as flagged.
Where's this
Y'all are y'all looking at the DZ one or the raid?
Raid.
It says
Raid.
both to me.
Easy.
Yeah, it says it in both. That's weird because people were saying they didn't have this shit done.
That's
Guess
why I
you can't
wanted to
dig
try
it up.
it, because I'm not sure how it works. It's worth finding out. If we have anybody that's not able to zone in, perhaps we can finagle some flagged for unflagged and such.
That's weird. I haven't finished my flag on Noctex, but it says he's flagged. I'm in the process of turning it in.
When you say ready to the Agent of Change, is anybody having a difficult time getting in after saying ready to Agent of Change?
Do you want me to test it? I'm standing right out here.
Negative. I'd like you to complete your flag if you can.
Right, okay.
All it says for me, it says I cannot allow you to travel into Theater of Blood.
Hey, you. Hold on,
Hey,
I don't have.
There's Dammy.
It's Tommy's fault.
So, the other thing that I'm going to ask is there anybody currently inside who does not have their Twisted Harmonic Charm complete? That could be a thing. We're proving something here.
Let Noctex in. I didn't. After I turned in.
But not before.
I didn't try.
Okay, just checking. So is anybody currently inside who does not have the flag complete? I don't like excluding people, but I thought we could piggy some people in here.
Someone's welcome to play my cleric too if they can't get in.
Eagle, Boar, Gerp, and Bug. Unblocked my guild chat. I'm not quite sure what you mean. What are you referring to?
So do we know who doesn't have their chime done and is in the zone, or if anybody is?
That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, I don't think the DZ's right because it was showing everybody flagged, and I'm sure at least one character wasn't flagged before.
Well, it showed Noctis as flagged. You didn't have your flag done before that.
Correct, and I haven't logged out, so. But like Budweiser's, it says he's flagged too. I think the DZ's incorrect. I mean, log out Noctex.
No. The only thing that I've had blocking out was my picture, my actual face
That's
over
what I'm
my
thinking too. If you got the AA,
Hell's window, an officer
kind of
tab.
counts as a
That's the
flag
only
for
thing
DZ, but it's not really flagged.
That's the only thing I really don't want to advertise on there. Everything else, you're welcome to see.
So if
Because
you
it's
were
good
in
to have
raid when
people
the DZ was full,
along
just
for the
got
ride.
Flag. I don't think it counts yet until you log out.
I was finally able to get the patcher running.
Yeah, it took me a few tries to down.
Yeah, I had some issues getting Ambit in as well.
I was moving all day. Day 1 of 3.
So what if you actually go to the actual open zone and you get the Traveler achievement? Think that would make a difference?
No,
everybody
it doesn't. Because Budweiser's been with me in the regular zone, and it still is not letting him in here.
Hey, Lizard, this is Core. I can sit out. It's not a big deal.
You can play my cleric if you want, man.
Who would want to play a cleric? You.
Yeah, I don't know why we're trying to punish him twice.
I gotta restart Gray's computer. Something's acting really wonky.
Some people haven't done these raids, so maybe they just want to see them. You know.
Sorry, Dami, you're still missing your North Row shit, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe the ones that aren't flagged, put a group together to go finish the flagging while we do it.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
That's not a horrible idea. What I'm going to say, though, is before we get started, because we do need to get going on the murdering of things, I want to apologize to each of you who were not flagged and not able to get into this. Normally, at this point, I would go ahead and kick the DZ and we go hit something else. But we just burnt a timer just by zoning in. And we got 2.5 days we're locked out on. So, I apologize for having you sit out on this. It was not my intention. I really thought that we were going to be able to at least piggy in a group, but it seems that's not allowed at all. So, blame me.
Blame Nev.
I mean, sit-outs can go
No,
start.
hold on, Dami's on.
No,
this
like
No, and he's the scapegoat.
so. I mean, what I could do is I could invite sit-outs, and then we could start headed somewhere else.
Go work on the
See if
flags.
you guys have a common area you need.
Go get the flags.
Yeah, we can also work on the flags while you guys do that. I have no problem with that. But if you guys zoned in, I don't want you to get locked out for no reason. Definitely keep moving forward if you have the numbers.
Yeah, I think that sounds like the best way to go. Next time we won't do this unless we can get all but maybe one or two. I don't like having a whole group sitting out. That's not the way I like to run it. But we can't fix the past. We can only fix the future. So, for those who cannot get in, please team up. It's time to get your flag done. For those of you inside, we're going to basically clear this whole zone. There are 6 raid named. We're going to drop some pretty nice stuff. But most importantly, they're going to drop 3 inspirations, as they're called. 3 pages each. These pages are the completion of the Death Knell flag for when we actually are able to complete it. We still need Razor Thorn, which is something else we'll need to do. But since we're here, let's get to murder. What I'd like to see is mobs pulled into here, to this general location, because there's going to be a lot of mobs that we can fight, a lot of trash, and some of them have some nasty effects. So if we can do it right here, this will be our safest bet. The mobs hit harder than normal. They have nasty AEs, so try to not train us. Some of them have pretty wide aggro ranges as well.
Which way are we clearing to first? Is the better question.
Probably a gnarly bramble straight north.
That's what I'm thinking, but go ahead and pull anything that could even possibly.
Kind of like with Plane of Growth, where there's like
he's rooted.
tons of a ads.
Yeah, he spawns more as we're going and all that fun stuff. Incoming mobs. Skyfall, I'm forcing you into MA.
I was polling.
Alright.
I remember one that summons like a bunch. Never mind, I'll shut up.
Alright, you're pulling?
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Alright.
But I mean, I can MA too, whatever.
In that case, Canaris, you are MA. Surprise.
Probably one FDR's pulling because there's a lot of mobs.
Please be shrunk. Let's get to murdering.
Lots of mobs coming.
Let's get them off tanked. Mez the ones you can. Gonna need a lot of group heals.
Yeah, kill the red ones first.
Follow your assist. Worthing, you good for loot?
Really slow.
Or Navardian, you want it?
Give it to Nev to distribute. I'll do the bids and stuff like that. Give it to Nev to distribute if you can.
Sounds good.
Lieutenants. Got it.
For the lower hit point mana loot that ends up dropping, we're going to just random it off in the window. Please don't ask for it unless you can actually use it.
And if there's something that drops that you do want to spend DKP on that's rolling, let us know and we'll go to bids for it. The stuff off the named mobs will be handled per usual.
Because there are actually some nice loots in this zone.
There's the first one now.
1 second. Alright, so Necro Sleeves and Shadow Knight Gauntlets are in the window. Let them roll out. If you want to bid on them, send me a tell, and we'll take it to bids.
Man, the Necros, that's going to be really tough for all them. Oof.
I can see a bid war.
Speaking of Necro, Dremery, would you mind doing MGB DMF if you haven't?
Yeah, on it.
Thank you. There are a couple knockbacks from some of these.
Saving it just for that purpose.
Are we trying to do the tree dude first?
Yeah, if we can.
Okay.
But there's a lot of wanderers in this zone, so we're going to be cross-pulling different mobs. My understanding that nothing repops in this instance, but we'll see.
Wizard
It's
Rift.
8 hours in open world anyway. When you're pulling mobs around Gnarly Bramble, you have to make sure you can FD so that you don't get the ads.
So Wizard Bracer in the window? I don't care.
I wonder if I should get Tom on, check his gear.
Is he flagged?
Is he flagged?
I think
yeah.
so, yeah, he should be.
He's actually been helping
I
push
think he's
people
one of
through
the
more
first
flags.
groups that got done.
So did we determine that there's just no piggies?
Enchanter Slippers?
Correct. No piggies. I wish it wasn't the case, but it is so. Because they only had 5, I believe, who are not able to zone in. We should have been able to get 8 in.
Yeah.
Careful, these trees are rooting.
I just noticed.
Isn't that something?
Here, kick it a little closer. Kick it a little closer.
They're just rooting for our success.
Wah, wah.
I'm just going to
Keep them coming, buddy. Keep them coming. I love it.
Could say their bark is worse than their bite.
I don't get it.
I think that one was going out on a limb.
Nobody gets it.
Oh, I need more vodka.
Let's
Do you
just
really?
leave that one alone.
Yeah, I really
I was figuring out how I was going to work Leaf into it.
Actually, what I really need to do is actually start sleeping properly, but yeah, right.
That's overrated.
So if there are many people like me that are just spacey as hell, remember to turn your tribute stuff on.
Oh yeah, guild tribute. Nice.
Oh yeah, personal tribute. Thanks.
I just leave it on, then I don't have to think about it.
I have mine set to kick off when I log off, so I don't burn through like a million when I'm not online.
It doesn't go
It does it
down when you're
anyway.
not online.
Yeah.
Or AFK.
If you leave it AFK. I've used 2.5 million already.
Oh my god.
You notice the favor on some of these raid drops, like the whatever, any of them. You still got like 500 tribute.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Although if you want like 40,000 tribute for 30 minutes work, just go clear Soul C.
Yeah, I heard you say that. I haven't been to that zone in a long time.
30 minutes is like 5 bows.
Yeah, if you're a crafter.
I got bow.
Oh my god.
Just go kill King Tormax and AOW.
Why people kill Tomax? What's he drop that sells?
The gauntlets, the boots, the
Oh,
ring.
yeah. They're only like 25,000 though, right?
I mean,
Can
yeah.
you get the Can you get the head and turn it in for the helm?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had the helmet in my
Turn it
bag forever.
Lizardman charmed.
Ooh, John.
Oh, they fear.
Oh, fear.
It's a lot of little
Charm
trees.
Wow. Fear with silos.
All the more reason to be fighting at the entrance and clearing the area.
Yup.
This gets painful.
Ooh. That was getting a little spicy in there.
Hey, there's one the monk can hit. I've been rooted for like 2 minutes straight.
If we have a bard playing AE magic resist, it'll probably help.
Yeah, I'll change off Psalm to be Sean to Elemental.
You know what, Salem? That makes too much sense, man.
Lizardman charmed.
I don't know why I gotta do everything.
Because Aishu's not here.
Well, where the fuck is he?
Charm ended.
I don't know, ask Fuzzy.
Fuzzy, where's Atri?
With 9 tree.
That sucks. Magic is the one piece of the Mask series I'm missing.
It doesn't matter anyways. I'm getting rooted.
It's still gonna hit you. I have 600. It's still good.
I have 884 and I'm still getting rooted.
You have 884 magic resist?
Dread gloves in the window.
I do.
How did you get 200 over cap?
Lizardman charmed.
RPG trials, mask, and the other cookies.
Well, the cap's 600.
Yeah, okay, so you only have 600.
But I
If
have
you get hit by,
884.
like, if you get hit by like chromatic stuff, it takes the extra into account. So anything that like does a negative check takes a negative from your overcap number.
Oh, I see. That makes
So
sense.
it's still somewhat effective to have more than the cap.
I see. Interesting.
Try not to creep out too far.
Bunch of creepers.
I mean, all the casters haven't moved, so.
Oh, hey, don't knock that over the hill.
No, there's nothing over
Bring it on back. We're gonna get feared across the zone. We don't need to be aggroing a bunch of other mobs.
No, but if we get across the hill, there might be line of sight issues with healing.
So
Healing
bring
doesn't
it
have
on.
line of sight issue. Just range.
Keep forgetting what game I'm playing sometimes.
Now, what game are you playing?
It starts with Everquest. I'm confused whether it's 2 or 1.
Oh, there's this one. I couldn't see it. So I thought it wasn't
It
close.
is translucent.
That's a midget little shit.
I thought it was just, taking its sweet time getting here.
Well, the improved resist over cap will also help with duration that it holds you. Yeah, with 744, the duration usually only holds me for about 5 to 7 seconds. Not the full 24, 30.
Kind of.
Ah, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Was that your soul escaping?
I was me getting food.
And pants feeding.
Blasting off again.
Keep being rooted away from the mob. Can't even reach it.
I hate when you're out of melee range, but too close to range.
Yeah, it's happened on like 90% of these for me. It's super annoying. It's like one step backwards, I can shoot it. Like 2 steps forward, I can hit it.
It's a long range fear too. Feared me all the way over here.
I like when they root me and fear me.
At least you don't go very
Fruit.
far.
You've been fruited.
Saying it's a run by fruiting.
Drive by fruiting, yeah. Little Mrs. Doubtfire. Apparently, the rumor is there's an R-rated version of that movie. Oof.
Ooh.
Enchanter gloves in the window.
45% haste.
Battle Channer.
Alright, somebody noticed that the last 3 ticks from Tuesday's raid didn't get saved on the raid, so I've gone back and fixed that. If you loaded up the DKP page, you may want to refresh it to get a refresh on any DKP totals and loot totals that you've got.
I liked it before.
Yeah,
I didn't get anything.
Because you had a wild night, Skyfall.
Oh, look, those have strength ambit.
Holy crap.
That's what I'm saying. Let's just give them away.
Some demi-plane shit up in there.
Forced gearing.
I mean, on the upside, this is a great way for
He tried
raid
not to.
bosses
He
get
rolled a
geared
30.
up.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty sweet.
That is a significant upgrade. Congratulations.
That's a Zarax approved upgrade.
Love.
And with a 30 roll.
As he types it, as I said.
So there's always a couple vampires that path down on the north side of Gnarly Bramble.
Alright, let's creep up. Well,
We have 2 incoming.
let's hold here then. Bring him in.
Skyfall's a busy little bee.
Man, why is it always vampires?
I like the vampires.
Because they want to
They
suck
do
your
suck.
blood.
Because you had to ask why, John.
It's a young adult zone.
Think
later.
These do not sparkle.
All right, let's move up north just a little bit. Don't go too far. Gonna go to the bottom of this hill and hold there.
You can probably come right down into, yeah, right where Salem is. In
Go running too far and aggro net.
Is this one where you have to kite a bunch of mobs or something?
That's probably the technique we're gonna use.
I think
Some
that's
of
what
it,
we
yep.
used to do. We had like SKs kite them way out to the right. Then you had to back off and run back to some AE or something.
So this event is not the most difficult in the zone, but it's still a little bit of a pain in the pooper. There is an AE damage at about 130 range. Magic resist probably still won't resist it, but hey, anything can happen. 5,000 damage. It might even feign death you. Maybe, maybe not. There's a little bit larger range. It's closer to 200. It's a 200 mana per tick dot. Lowers your stats, slows you, and snares you. That one goes off about every 40 seconds or so. On top of that, he has a damage shield. I know. Thorn. Surprised me. We'll spawn that whenever the hell he wants. But the biggest part in this fight, of course, is going to be the ads that he very frequently spawns, which can spawn anywhere in this valley. If any of them reach him, they heal him. And that's not okay, because it's a big heal. So I am going to ask that let's see. Hello, cat. Let's see. How about we have Zaylan, Omadon, Milo Sarah, Itkoven, and Vula. If possible. Your task will be to keep the ads that spawn occupied. They're going to charge him and probably not us. However, if you can keep them occupied, they'll likely stay on you. In the meantime, the rest of the raid is going to burn this food down. There's not a whole lot to this encounter other than that. The ads that come in are all sorts of different types. Some of them have different effects. But generally speaking, they're straight melee. Most of them are. The Sproutkins, I believe, are the Mezable ones. The Thrall are the big pain in the butt ones. They stun. And I think they spin stun as well, so that's always fun. But if you keep far enough away from them, my recollection is 100 range or so on the spin stun and fun. That's the Thrall. Anybody remember anything else about this fight? That's all I have on my notes.
Some can be rooted.
Yeah.
I think 2 of them.
That
One
should
you
be
have
the
to kite, 1 can be mezzed, and 2 are rooted, I think.
Yeah, the minions and rootlings can be rooted. Sprouts can be mezzed, and the thralls need to be kited while they stun you. Or something like that.
Yeah, I think you can stay out of their range, though. The biggest thing is if you're kiting is to stay away from gnarly bramble so you don't get rooted.
Keep away from Captain Howdy. Got it. As for tanking, find my hotkey.
I think what we used to do is have a rogue go up and set range for the casters, so that they can be in max range and avoid the AE.
Let's do that for our tank rotation. And
We got another vampire north. I'm gonna go grab him.
Alright. That should pretty much do it. It's not that hard of a fight, but just gotta kind of burn this guy down without getting too silly. It is a perma-rooted mob.
You'll get FD'd a lot too.
Yeah, that's the fun stuff. Only hits around like 4,000 or something like that, so it shouldn't be too horrible. Might still want to burn defensive in case of FD or other silliness.
Well, we don't know nothing about that.
Oh, God. Hey, we almost got it with only one cleric.
Oh, so close.
You technically did still get it with one cleric. I only got like 2 heals off of you. That guy last night.
Alright, Artero, you ready to tank this?
Yeah. I'm ready.
Alright, anybody not ready? Kiter's ready?
You betcha.
I'm ready.
Alright, lead the charge, Artero. Heals in. Max range.
It's empty.
DP, we gotta get those thorns off of this foo. Gnarly brambles thorns. They're gnarly.
And then someone
There
remove
we go.
Dispel DS.
Don't remove it. Just leave the mark on.
There you go. Let's take it down. Ads can spawn at any time.
Any particular direction?
All around.
No.
But if they reach the named, he heals by 10%.
Make sure you stand up if you're in melee.
Got a rootling, needs to be rooted to the north.
It's getting close. There you go. And it's because of all those hit points that it's really painful if we allow any to reach him.
Stand. I see people not standing.
Stand up.
Be nice if there's a bard in there playing AE resists too. I think there is. Never mind.
I am.
Good job, Worthing.
How did he get
Again.
healed?
Where's Atri?
One
I
of
don't
the,
know.
something got one of his minions got to him from behind.
Yeah, sometimes they spawn real close.
Keep on hitting him. This might take a while.
North.
So if the minions get to him, he heals.
10%.
Any of them, yeah.
Coming down the hill now.
Got him.
I'm
Stand
dead.
up.
Artero's down. Zrax is up. Heal him.
You're FD'd, Liz.
Sorry, you're out of range of the shield click.
Kovian, stand up.
Third person is very
Roots
helpful
loose on the
for
north
spy.
one. There we go.
Rooting.
One's coming in.
And can they get
Almost
stunned
there.
back?
There you go.
There's one to the west.
Stand
I
up.
got it.
Okay.
That's a kite one, I think. Oh no, it's rooted too. Okay.
I rooted it.
Can those get stun pushed backwards?
Gosh, I hope so.
Anybody able to confirm?
Yeah,
One of them-
push it a little bit.
Rootling's loose.
I got it. And there's another Sprotkin coming.
I got the rootling.
It can be pushed.
Okay, good.
I got one that's fairly close on the west side. If you can push it back, please.
Stand Ariana up.
Pushing that other one.
Thrall's loose.
You got it. Ouch.
I got that new one.
Sorry, I cast the wrong spell.
The longer this fight goes on, the more ads we got to deal with.
Well, we don't exactly have the best DPS here tonight.
I know. Which will make it more difficult for the power-up mob.
Got another Thrall in the east.
Make sure we get
Southeast.
the. Make sure we get the long duration snares on these.
Will do.
Thank you. I got 2 loose and I'm kiting.
I got a 3-minute snare on the root line.
Be very careful on the southeast side. We got a vampire path down. Root's about to break on the Sproutkin.
Stand up.
Halfway there. Ooh.
Zrax is down. Root's
got
about to
shield
break on
going.
the Thal. The Thrall to the southeast.
Heading over there.
Defensive is on.
Are any not snared with the 14-minute snare?
Just the one that there's an SK snare on here and there.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. That was my fault. I cast the wrong spell.
Blade, Kuzin, Thorn, Christiana, Ariana. Everybody needs to stand up.
New Thrall to the east.
All the ones to the west have the Ranger snare on it.
Please don't overwrite a 3-minute route with a 40-second route. That's not very productive.
Stand up.
Snaring it, Omi. You're good.
thrall to the east is moving.
Are they able to just be picked up and kited?
Yeah.
Is that easier than rooting them, or do we need to root them?
Depends how many we get.
Well, I've just been snaring the ones over here. Omi's been kiting them.
Snare's the big one, yeah.
I got the root link. Don't overwrite it, please.
Stand up.
Stand up your boxes.
Is there people missing triggers for these?
Cleric hammer pets live on these, by the way. 3 DPS.
Stand up.
Got a new rootling that needs to be snared.
Where?
Over on the east.
Is
Working
one
on it.
like right behind us.
Behind you or behind me?
He's snared.
North side.
Yeah, I got it as soon as it went past me.
Stand up.
This one is immune to run speed, the minion.
Good to know.
Bring it over to the south. I'll try and mez it.
On Salem.
Stand
Nah,
up.
it's immune.
They depop when he does.
Yeah.
Win.
Nice.
Nice job,
Yay.
Craig.
Well done, team.
Thanks for all the snares, Nev. And
Yep.
Fucking blade.
Ooh, cleric stagger.
My blade didn't die.
Wrong blade.
He got the system wide.
It's about goddamn time, Blade. Do something useful.
Good job, Blade.
Good job, Blade.
Let's gather up near the corpse, just in case you're not around, so we can do a random for the pages. If there's no objections, we'll go ahead and do the random. The top 3 mains, we'll get them first. Mains. Random 999, please. Highest 3 win it.
Nev, Kanaris, and Zrax right now.
Nev's a cheater.
I turned on my hex. You're welcome.
Milo rolled 1,000.
I blame his dice.
Got about 3 or 4 mobs, and we can probably get Visela. But she's probably the worst one.
Y'all know I never follow directions.
Alright, everybody's alive. I'm gonna start the bids. Bids on the Hearth's ornament. Ariana at 15. Ariana at 15 going once. Noctex at 30. Noctex at 30 going once. Ninmid at 50. Chimera at 15. Chimera at 15 going once. And twice. And can I get a lag check? Congrats, Chimera.
You.
Bids on the Last Blood. Got Blade at 3 for the Last Blood. Crag at 5. Crag at 5. Going once. Blade at 6. Blade at 6. Going once, twice. And mic check, please. Congrats, Blade.
I think they messed up on Milo.
What happened?
He rolled higher than Zrax.
Milo rolled the wrong numbers.
He rolled the wrong numbers.
Oh, it's on then.
Really, a 999 versus 1,000?
Oh.
I didn't roll like 10,000 or anything. Whatever.
I mean, we all need them, so it's whatever.
Alright, so nobody fucked up. We're kosher.
Except for Milo.
Alright, rolls are done. Loot's out.
Oh, I thought I didn't get the page. I got up to take a piss and there's a page in my window.
All right, what's the next easiest to get to? Oh, Visela.
Visela. She's nasty. Make sure there's a healer in every group. There's only like 5 mobs around her. Gotta try and split out.
Can I buy a healer in my group?
Which group does not have a healer?
Never mind.
Wow, Nev.
Greg, you
So
should
many,
heal.
Greg.
Hey Fuzzy, you wanna come northeast?
We get a mana check, please. This next one, as mentioned, is a little bit rough. There is a hate list based 7,000 damage nuke. You're likely not going to resist it. In addition, there is a snare slow 36 curse counter at short range. Short range, 100 range ish. These are some nasty effects. Gonna need a lot of heals. We'll stack on the MGB heals. We'll drop our exquisite benedictions and all the other crap that you got going on. Mucho hilo needed-o. Fortunately, from what I recall, doesn't have as much hit points as the last guy. The snare and slow is around every 45 seconds or so. And again, that's a 125 range.
It's okay, Craig, if you accidentally demem your heals when you go to heal him.
Torpor, buddy. Use torpor.
Ooh, minor healing, Craig. Minor healing. Then he can't say you didn't heal him.
No, torpor, because it's got the snare.
Yeah, that's perfect when you're already snared from the mob.
Got the melee slow too.
Hey, Omi, I'm gonna probably need you to come help me split Fuzzy's AFK, I guess.
Okay, sure.
To the northeast.
I see you on my map.
Okay. Just be careful because the vampires are right on the other side of me. Probably, if you hurry, you can tag them.
I'm coming.
Did Fuzzy fall asleep again?
I'm not sure. There's two. Wait for those other two to path and grab those two.
These two?
Yeah,
Here?
grab them quick.
I got it.
Oh, yeah.
Yay. Alright, I'm bringing back. Incoming.
So when you said northeast, you meant northwest?
Sorry, yes, northwest.
So I'm looking northeast for the mobs coming in.
He's slightly dyslexic.
That scene in the movie where everybody's fighting and the guy's having a coffee at the bar, not noticing.
Surprise. So with these,
All right.
Go ahead.
Let's come grab these other two.
I'm coming. I'm not going to make it.
So with all these big nasty AEs, of course, it's important that we don't have any other mobs aggroing us. But we're taking the additional time to make sure anything in the area is nowhere in the area. This, in my opinion, is the most difficult of the events in the zone.
Really? Thought the troll dude is.
Yeah. I've always had poor luck with all the heals.
I can't distinguish this from Sultaris for some reason. I don't know why.
Because in Sultaris, the trash is worse than the bosses.
Yeah, it is. Those stupid things drop too. The orcs or whatever.
Hey Ned, you got a hell of arrows here.
Oh, I am.
Full public disclosure, Navardian killed 2 of his groupmates last night when they got charmed and he hailed of arrowed them.
Awesome.
Should be able to tag this last one shortly here. The cell is walking back.
I mean, a third died to a damage shield, so
Yeah, go grab him. Grab him.
I got it.
I'm not naming any names.
Yeah. Okay. Here comes the last one.
That's what she said. Oh, vampire parts. I wonder what kind of parts those are.
Penis.
Pulling her to here.
Yep. It's a nice flat spot.
Make sure I set my tubes up.
Let me know when you're ready for her.
All right. Bunch up. Zrax, you're up first.
First the irons rack. Good to go.
Bring her in. Again, quicker this dies, better off we are, but you're gonna pull aggro and die. That's no good.
There she is.
Get her skewer.
Amelia, you're 80% slowed. They need remove RGCs.
Get cured. Feels just to me.
Oh, did his DI not even fire?
Kill it. Needs a cripple.
Can I give the one she gave to me back?
She is undead. Clerics can turn undead her.
MGB wood.
Paladins, go!
Woods up.
You.
Craig, you want me to do my Ancestral Aid?
Need another CR.
Yeah, I'll get the next one.
Get her skewer.
Cure's out. We got another spice available.
Get her skewer.
Cure's out.
My computer's freezing up every like 15 seconds for like 15 seconds at a time.
Oh.
getting lagged too.
And Greg crashed earlier. I don't know what's going on with my internet. There's really no point curing this thing because it's got so many counters. By the time I get it cured, it needs to be cured again.
Just the melee that need to be cured, not anybody else.
Defensive is
I
fading. And yes, you're
Get
correct,
rescuer.
melee.
Half all that spam into general chat.
Yeah, they'll get over it.
Alright, halfway there. What I said about not having as much hit points, I was wrong.
Get curse cure.
Cure's out. Where did it? Hi, kitty. Hi, kitty.
Get curse cure.
Cure's out.
Milo's down, so my group's gonna die right away.
DR to Milo, please.
He might be lagged out or something. Because he was like 80% mana.
Yeah, hopefully it's dead. Except for you.
It seems like it's working right now, but I was taking mic spikes every 15 to 30 seconds sometimes.
Need another CR.
Yep.
Lizard man DI faded. Get curse cure.
DI fired. Cure's out. 20% to go.
Recasting DI.
You.
Start throwing those third undeads up if you got them.
Any extra undead damage you got, this is the time. If you have poo, fling it now.
Cross cover for Tyrannica.
Get curse cure.
Here's out.
Never mind.
Lizard man DI faded.
Yeah, our group is just getting it 10.
DI fired, recasting. %10 to go. %5 to go.
Get curse cure.
Here's out.
Best double gift of mana ever.
3, 2, 1, 0. Win.
Nice.
That is a nasty curse. 20% haste.
Let's res the dead. We got a lot of medding to do.
That's pretty nice loot, though.
Yeah, we've been somewhat lucky on these Last Bloods as well so far.
So just a note for Rangers, when we get to Mad Marianne, do not use Hail of Arrows.
Why?
Because you'll Hail of Arrows all the mobs underneath the Death Knell Tower, and they'll all come running up and kill us.
Noted.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, if you look up to the northeast, that's Death Knell up there.
Our northeast or your northeast?
The actual northeast. Mostly east. East-northeast. But we have to go straight up northeast here, and then go across the bridge, and we fight Mad Marianne on the bridge. And the bats silence, by the way. All those screecher bats.
Is Mad Jenny behind her?
Hold off on Blade. He's client crashed.
Did you say Mad Jane?
Mad Ginger behind Mad Marianne.
Looks like everybody's up. Except for the one holding on. Let's do a random 1001 on this. Top 3 mains get it.
Did you say 1001?
Did, yes.
Can I roll for Milo?
Don't worry about it.
Alright, everybody's up. I'm gonna start bids.
Does
Bids in the last
Lizard win with the 666? I mean, crazy there.
No, he's in 5th. Olgar, Milo, Sarah, and Artero are the top 3 I'm seeing right now.
So that's the sweet spot. I roll 1,000, I get like 20. 1,001, I get a little better.
Cristana at 15. Cristana at 15 going once. And twice. And lag check, please.
Oh, never mind. Looks like we got a tie at 845.
SNES rolled 999.
Oh.
Grats, Kristana.
I'll duel him. Let me go monk on. Hold on.
All right, blades back in. Can you get a res now, please? And use a raid invite. Can I get a raid in DZ so I don't zone and get kicked? Thank you.
Bids on Visello's Bloodstained Bracelet. We've got Dremery at 15. Dremery at 20. Shadow the Killer at 21. Chimera at 25. Chimera at 25. Shadow the Killer at 26.
Does Ambit have MGB up?
He does.
You want to do haste? I'll do clarity.
All right, haste it is.
Chimera at 35. Chimera at 35, going once. And twice. And lag check, please. Grats, Chimera.
Thank you again.
We read on those numbers.
So we've got Olga, Milosera, and Artero, is that right?
Check my eyes. Dot the T's.
If you're asking about Olgar, Milosera, and
Good
Artero,
evening.
yeah, that's what I'm seeing.
Yep, I was just waiting for a confirmation. Thank you.
And thank you for the follow. Great to have you along.
For those that are running Gamparse, it sorts it really nicely.
Nice. Well, isn't that just easy? Somebody has to be. Thank you for volunteering. Alright, let's see what's the next closest one. Ooh, we can do MMA next. What's the next closest, right?
And Marianne is the closest.
Yeah, she's right up the hill.
Alright. Let's bring any mobs between there and here to here from there. Ah! Good to see you
Just
as
be
well.
mindful that the bat's silence.
And what a wonderful thing that is. Now, we don't necessarily need to bring all of the mobs at once.
Yeah, pathing's freaking stupid because they're on a hill. Yeah. And yeah.
There's some horse in this house.
Oh my god.
Joy.
Saw that one coming.
That's what she said.
Of course she did.
Is the silence directional?
Yeah, I think so.
Yep. Frontal, I believe.
Enjoy the sound of silence.
Bye, Nev.
Hurry, hurry, Crag Torpor.
You made it for quite a while at 3% there.
He's just a 3% kind of guy. Oh wait, that's his mana, never mind.
Lizardman deactivated.
Oh,
That's
crap.
the point.
And he was just freshly rezzed.
silence makes it hard to heal people.
Ooh.
You can range the silence, by the way.
And then it seems to be having some connectivity. And a horrible time for that to be happening. There we go, he's back. Yes, it would be nice to have you with us, but hopefully next week we can make that happen. If not, perhaps even Sunday. You're working on the flagging quest right now? Ah, I see. Oh, working. I see. Well, in that case, I'll definitely look forward to having you here Sunday. Are you fully POR flagged? You've done all of your 8 quests? Which ones do you still need? I'm going to assume samples of corruption. That's the one most people have needed so far. Ah, Artstone. Nice. That's not that difficult to get done. Listed steed and
Are we really all just that quiet?
Yes. Yes, we are.
Everybody wake up!
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
That would be fine.
Lizard man levitation fading.
Lizard man levitation fading. Oh yeah, trash mobs in this zone are seriously painful. It is not an easy run. Not an easy run through it at all. But overall, it's worth it.
These Gothic Watchers part of her event or no?
The gargoyles?
Yeah.
Are not part of the event.
Yeah, she's enough of an event of her own.
Giggity.
So, what will you pull her, the two gargoyles will come, you leash her to the middle of the bridge, and then kill the two or four gargoyles or whatever.
Got these two equipped at the moment. They're my highest DPS one-hand weapons. I'll swap out the notched blade of bloodletting for a beating.
Everyone will need talisman of epuration for this fight, and disease and poison.
Actually having to hold aggro. Haha, yes. Yeah, I've been wanting to get the 2.5 page, add a couple damage to it, but haven't quite been fortunate enough to get it yet. And I could have stolen it from a monk last time, but
So
I
there's
don't
one
like
bat left on the winding path. You can probably skip it if you want to go straight up.
Yeah, let's bring it just in case something goes wrong. Not that I'm expecting something to go wrong, but yeah, definitely. I believe it was Fuzzy who got it instead of me. I had more DKP than him, but he was already over 100. I thought, nah, maybe I
Is
will.
that for the path stuff? I'm going up the top to get the last gargoyle.
There's well left up there, yeah.
Monk DPS is important. I mean, Warrior Deeps is good, but Monk DPS is important. It is approximately, exactly 14 per raid night if you're here the entire time. Every tick, which is every half an hour, is 2 DKP.
Give it to Gray, he's the only monk.
So that's a pretty
Is there
expensive
anyone who
item.
almost memmed
Oh,
RGC
yeah.
when they saw a gargoyle incoming?
What if I miss, Salem?
That's
They said-
everything.
If I could mem, I would.
Yes, it definitely is.
Cool.
That was a really expensive item. Though our first
let
one,
you
I
pull
believe we
Fasella
had
next time, then.
go over 200 DKP. Someone dumped it
I
on
mean, I
that.
probably could. You never know.
When you're betting weeks of DKP on
5
something.
mobs that are right around
Ooh.
her that do not wander far.
Alright, we good with her, you said?
Yep, can move up.
Alright, let's move up north-ish. Top of the hill, you're going to see a bridge. And MMA in the middle.
Make sure disease resist, poison resist goes up to all groups, and everybody has lev.
You heard him, folks. There's a lot of stuff going on in this event.
It's the beauty of DMF.
It's DMF'd up, alright.
Totally.
So a few things to mention on this.
Very informative, thank you.
First of all of the dots and damages and horrible effects are all hate list based. If you're not aggroing, you're not going to be harmed. So if you get rezzed, you can get rezzed back in it and not be getting damaged by the AE. She does all of them. Fire, disease, poison, cold, prismatic, blah blah and blah. There is a dispel with a spell haste reduction. The fire, well, almost all of the others are a dot. The cold base one is just 7,000 damage and reduction to resist. The poison based one is 4,500 damage blind, 36 poison counters. The disease one is 4,500 damage and 1,000 per tick. The fire one is 5,500 damage and 1,000 per tick. The chanting flames, which is fire, is disease-based cure. Plague is disease-based cure. Poison is poison cure. And the other two cannot be cured because they're not dots. If you're curing disease and poison, it helps.
Oh.
Giggity.
That was an O.
I'm sending protection seasons out.
Thank you. Again, you might not be able to resist this, but it's worth trying because these are pretty painful.
I feel like we should put our words down too, yes, no, maybe?
Oh, absolutely.
Not here, though, in the middle of the bridge.
Again, Hail of Arrows, probably a bad idea because bad things happen.
Do the cure words stack?
Yes.
Okay, so like 2 or 3 clerics throw the cure word down, it'll...
Definitely helpful. But
PO triggers are coming out if you need them.
Exquisite Benediction is also beneficial as well. And there's a tank order. Nimmin will drop a ward of purity also. Is there anything else we need to go over before we do this? Is anybody not ready to do this fun?
Don't do any rains or point blank AEs or hail of arrows or anything like that. We're gonna have to clear the gargoyle behind her.
She leashes, right?
She leashes to the middle, yeah.
Alright, let's bring those in. Remember, the damages are hate list based. So don't mess with her and watch your bard song. Here's our guards.
We need the other two or just these two?
Yeah, these will probably be fine.
I think just these two, yeah.
Oh, goody.
Boots junk.
Alright, again, anybody not ready?
She does blind, so don't be running around. You might run off the bridge.
Casting my extra aggro. When that lands, I'll go ahead and lead the charge. I will face her the other direction so you can be on this side.
Does she ramp by chance? Question mark?
Does not.
Nope.
No ramp, no flurry.
Alright, leading the charge. In 5, 4, 3, numbers, moving.
Good counting, Lizard.
Have a disease resists on a bard too.
Debuffs in.
Don't look now, Lizard Man, but she's excited to see you.
Lovely. Let's get an MGB CR.
Oh, Jesus.
Get disease cure.
I think she's also undead.
Confirmed.
Need disease cures.
Get your cures out.
Disease cure.
Get your cures out. Oh yeah. It's still helpful. At least on stuff like this.
Good time to use a cleric divine avatar for a little.
Lizard Man DI faded.
time.
Oh yeah.
Poison cure.
Right, it blinds too.
That poison, though, is only for like 15 seconds.
Yeah.
She's got a whole basket full of goodies, doesn't she?
She's just a bitch.
Oh, what a Carol Baskin.
Calm down there, Meredith Brooks.
They're marigolds. Oh, someone's got to know that reference.
Disease cure.
Get your cures.
Get disease cure.
Do we have another MGVCR available?
I can.
Excellent. Defensive is down. Switching to clickies. Yes, Milo, Sarah,
Disease
go ahead
cure.
and use them. Yeah, an excellent time for me to be out of endurance.
But you got vodka.
No, I'll drink to that.
Yeah, it's endurance. Yes.
Would you rather be out of endurance or vodka?
Endurance. Whoa! Murder!
Whoops.
Artero's up. Heals to him.
My DI's down.
I got a DI coming for him. That seemed pretty quick on that me being murdered.
Nice.
Get poison cure.
Mr. Benning, you are live worldwide on speakerphone. I mean that.
So, I'm gonna make you so mad right now.
Remember, you are live on the stream.
Hold on.
Get poison cure.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
What you did?
So, well, my son needs.
Huh?
Get disease cure.
Nice. Hey, we're good, man. No worries. Call anytime.
I don't want to push it too far because it could reset.
Yeah, this
I
person's
definitely
back.
am. I got a brand new grenade launcher, and I will be there. Well, I have pyrotechnic explosives now, so... Oh, yeah. I have exploding grenades now, so... Yes.
Disease cure.
Oh, we can. We can. All right, that sounds good, man. We'll catch you later. Bye-bye. Nicely done, everybody. Sorry about the delay there. I got a phone call. As of those of you watching the stream know. And no, you didn't hear what I said about grenades.
Alright, nobody's dead. I'm gonna start the bids.
Were they holy?
Bids of the Wand of Fury.
Well...
Shadow the Killer at 1. Noctex at 50. Shadow the Killer at 15. Shadow the Killer at 15 going once. And twice. And lag check, please. Gratch Shadow the Killer.
As for the pages, random 1,000, please. Lowest 3 win it. Lowest 3, 1,000.
Sure, now I get a high roll piece of shit game.
That's some bullshit.
Mains, by the way, main.
Roller until I'm not a.
Alright, this is what I'm seeing. Is anybody else seeing different?
That's what I see as well.
Alright, last chance to roll.
Goose is dying. Check your buffs. We have
Yep.
dots up.
Get your cures.
Fire dot lasts quite.
Get your cures here.
God.
Rogue boots. Those are rogue boots from the trash mob.
Alright, so Shadow, Salen, and SNES.
Alright, which one do we want to do next?
Natasha is the closest.
Nice.
Depends. There's a little bit of clearing. Vulik or Valak the Cruel, there's no clearing to really. But if we're gonna do 2, which we probably can, I would say go to Maestro is easier, but a lot more complicated to get to. Well, that's not entirely true either.
Oh, let's face it, they're all a pain.
Maestro is easier than Natasha a little bit. Valak is the power up might be a challenge. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not quite positive about this power up thing with our DPS at the moment.
I would say go for Natasha then.
Yeah, that's what I agree.
So I'm gonna try something here. Let me see if I can make sure I don't get aggro.
You gonna try to pull her?
No, we're gonna have to clear to her. I just
Yeah.
go into a spot.
And by Natasha, I mean Anastasia.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Anastasia, the thought drinker. Yeah.
I'm gonna need a res. Oh no, never mind. Fell off the bridge.
Can you guys see where I am from up there? Probably not.
I can, yeah. From the bridge.
Yeah. So if you lev over and come down, don't go near the river. If you lev over and come down to me, it should be clear.
Yeah, make sure you have
North of
enough.
Sprout.
Don't go past me though, because there's 2 mobs past me. So I'm down by that tree.
South.
No,
North.
northeast.
Yeah. I didn't see you.
You sure you have lab?
From the bridge, have Lev. Head northeast to the tree.
Do we need these vampires pulled from the northeast? Question mark.
No question.
I have not seen them path this way the whole time, but
I'm just, I don't know, whatever.
it's up to Lizard if he wants them pulled or not.
It'd probably be safer. I'm not always about safety, but
Hey, safety third, right?
Only I could beat that into the engineers to not say that.
Yeah, overall, we got a pretty good DPS team here. We have a great team overall. Our DPS is not bad, but we only have 36 in raid at the moment because we have some
Yeah, that
were
pulling
not flagged.
southeast. There's
And
quite
I
a cluster of
failed
mobs down there.
because I didn't realize that we had that you could not piggy people into this zone. I thought we'd be able to get everybody in. We had a full group of people not
Good
flagged,
cluster,
so that sucked. I feel kind of bad about
She's
that.
in the middle, at the well, on the northeast side of the well.
But this is giving them their opportunity to get their
She
flag.
leash?
They're working on it right now.
She does not.
That could be fun.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what?
We have a mob running down into the middle. That's pathed badly.
You mean the Shadow Main that just warped up here?
Nope, the Moaning Banshee.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh no! Us elves.
Oh, she's running for Maestro right now.
Milo faded off. Maybe it's just Milo.
It'll probably reset itself from that far away.
Here's a hope.
Stay here, don't pull anything else.
There we go. That's lovely.
East Lord.
It dropped, yeah.
It's them Bard songs.
The
Yeah, I would
the
kill
I
Bard
one that
songs
was a demi plane. This one is the
8
eighth
ones anyway.
quest. You need to do the 3 Arkstone, the what's it called? Become the Vessel, Samples of Corruption, and the 3 Takish Ruins in order to get your Twisted Harmonic Chime clicky, which allows you to zone into the instance version
Only
of
for about 5
TOB
more weeks.
instead of the
Tough
open
mobs,
world.
but they're not technically complex.
Yeah, going back to a little tank and spank's okay from time to time.
Nice. We should be able to get you that one so that next time we get in here, hopefully we can get you a
Wow, they
page.
keep warping. This is fantastic.
You just gotta stand still. If you keep moving, they'll keep moving. And Lev makes it a bitch sometimes too.
Police confirm.
I don't know, but I know where they're going. Into a pile of corpses at my feet.
To Disneyland?
About the same.
The limitations of the women.
About the same.
Pile of
Got
corpses,
lots here, need
Disneyland.
tanks to pick them up.
Ah, this run right over here.
know what's
This is
actually up here,
Shayla.
what's not.
Shayla is a corn snake, just over a year old.
Oh, I think it's all up here.
She's hiding in her rock at the moment. Got a hollowed out rock that she likes to hang in. She's a fun little gal. I usually don't have her out on the raids or things like that because she is active and friendly. And I wouldn't want her to get stepped on or falling into weird places. She was hanging out in one of my pockets the other day. I have a pair of cargo pants I was wearing, and she climbed in there. I was just kind of sitting there with her head hanging out, just liquor in her tongue. She's a fun little gal. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yep, our boy's moved out. He's on his own, working on building a family of his own, which we probably shouldn't be doing yet. And we have 4 cats.
Ooh.
They could have at least made
Oh.
it better than the goat gear.
About equivalent. But yeah, that really should have been by this point. Though it's only 5 levels difference.
If it's like 4 expansions difference.
Yeah.
Group gear versus raid gear, though.
Goats is group gear right now.
Well, now, yeah.
It was basically group gear then. For us, anyway.
That's because we're amazing.
This is group gear too.
Because we're.
Are you charmed, Skyfall?
No, I'm just trying to figure out how to do this without aggroing that asshole.
Yeah, this hill's kind of annoying.
The worst case scenario, would I die?
Is it safe enough to move down to the bottom of this hill?
No. So the only other option other than clearing from here would be to go east and clear all those werewolves over there. There's about 15 of them.
Yeah, that's usually how we did it. But we used to kill Maestro first on the way to here.
Yeah, killing Maestro and coming up would be easier.
I mean, honestly, it's almost clear down there.
I see a ton of shit on my map.
Yeah, there's quite a bit of stuff down there.
I mean, right there at the fountain with her, or it, or whatever you want to fucking call it.
You might be able to get her out from the far side of the building, but
Oh, I could have pulled her. I could pull her now, almost single.
Oh,
if you want to fight her here.
The almost part, dude.
Her
There's
ads
people
spawn
get you.
down there and come up.
Oh yeah, we don't want to do that. Then.
Where are those gargoyles that are around these buildings? Are they up top? Maybe that's
Yeah.
why. Oh yeah, those are up top on the citadel. Okay, so they're not actually there. I'll feign death, pull these guys out. I'll have somebody tag.
She's far enough in around the center that she doesn't aggro when you pull the shit around her.
She's really, really slow too.
That's how I've been pulling these.
Yeah, I'll grab the other. There's 2 more banshees, and then we can probably go to her.
So once these are dead, including the 2 that are coming in, we'll go ahead and move to the bottom of the hill and get any rebuffs or medding that we might need to do before we
Grab
take
this
on
vampire too.
this spot.
Probably somebody will aggro that.
Lizardman levitation fading.
Lizardman levitation fading. Recast.
Lizardman levitation fading.
What am I?
Lizardman levitation fading.
Cool, the performers in the zone.
Technically, all these names would be considered performers. They're all corrupt.
Moving southeast, bottom of the hill. Holding at the between the 2 buildings. Let's get a mana check, please. So, on this event, we've got a few fun aspects to it. First of all, when she has reflection up, she is going to reflect your spell. She will reduce the endurance of the tank. So if you're tanking, make sure you have a you blow your aggro early. Let's just say that. If you get Glare of Contempt on you, which is an AE, which you're not going to get out of probably. That is 18 1/8 curse counters. It's nearly 500 mana per tick.
Go ahead.
Which is bad.
I'm giving you lots and lots of space.
Am I hearing things or?
Yeah, I heard somebody talking.
Yeah, and Naya's got double micing going on
Naya's
and
mic's
picking up
unmuted.
her conversation and what you're saying as well.
Not yet, not yet, not yet.
I don't even want to know.
Sorry.
So the messed
Put your
up
pants
thing
back
is,
up, Blizzard.
she's not even here.
That's weird.
That's weird.
Well, she's definitely in Discord.
So that's kind of odd.
Sorry, can you say
Where
what,
is she?
What's a cure? Is there a cure for the death touch? What?
Yes, 18 curse counter.
Okay, thank you.
It's a death touch?
Negative, it's a mana drain.
Yeah, it's a mana drain.
500 a tick. And it's going to snare you because snare.
So when we get the ads, we have to off tank them away from her because they got a very small range, massive snare.
That's the other aspect to it that, of course, everybody loves, is every 25% or so, we get an ad. Those ads are, well, painful. They snare. You're not going to kill them. Fortunately, they despawn kind of like the wood guys from Gnarly Bramble. Fortunately. So we can kind of off-tank them and then be good.
Yeah.
Refresh ours if you got them.
Check my tank list here.
Be right back. Gonna let the dogs out.
All right. Let's get another mana check, please. We get people to get caught, moment to get caught up, and then we'll go ahead and get going on it. Artero is going to be our first tank.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back. All right, is anybody not ready to make this happen?
Find him right here, Liz.
Yeah, we can fight. You can creep up a little bit between here and the fountain.
Word.
All right, let's move into positions.
I would stay back here so that you can off-tank the ads. They spawn at the fountain.
Yeah, that's fair.
She moves really slow, so you can pull her in. She's like a $6 million man in slow-mo.
Bring her on in. That's her reflect that's up.
Cure, RGC.
Sorry, I was AFK. Was I assigned as an off-tank?
Yes.
Which one? First one, second one, third one?
Surprises. Heals to Artero. Which one do you want?
I'll take the first one.
There you go. That's the spirit. Yeah, we're gonna stand here and wait for a couple hours. Yeah, and ads are percentage based.
Sorry, I was on a phone call too. Is Omadon on the tank?
Yep, you get the second one.
Okay. Sorry.
50%.
Okay.
They do hit pretty hard, so need to be slowed pretty quick, if I recall correctly.
You are correct, my good sir. They are a raid named of their own.
Probably good to have sloth on the off tanks.
That would be quite wise.
I'll get it, Craig.
Cure, RGC.
RGC. Hey, I follow your mic open.
That's okay.
So before your ad comes out, make sure you're away from the raid so that they don't get snared.
First ad coming soon. Yeah, it's really not a two-hand. It's kind of a one-hand. So that's kind of...
Bye, Nav.
Bye, Nev.
Needed slowed and sail and healed.
Where's Nev going? Bye, Nev.
Nev goes down more than them women at prom.
I don't know about that. Reflect is off.
Cure, RGC.
If you can get Reptile and Sloth on the off tanks, that would be great. Yeah.
I got sloth on it. It's all the ones we have here, I think.
Lizard man levitation fading. Lizard man levitation fading.
Omi, move up for the next ad. Because you're snared.
Next ad coming soon.
I need DI.
I'll get you.
Thank you, sir.
I don't think they do. I'm looking for another troll, perhaps, but I don't think we have one. Nope.
Need shaman slow on these dervishes.
I'm dead.
Artero's down. Heals to Zarax.
Do we have a shaman with any mana?
They're resistant, dude. One sec.
Yeah.
Cure, RGC.
Sloth seems to trigger pretty frequently though, so that's nice. Who's the third off tank?
It's Govin. You have you ready to off tank the third one?
Hey, Coleman, did you respond? We didn't hear you.
Yes.
There you go.
Excellent.
Sorry, I had my wand thing turned up.
Make sure you're up front with us. Keep them out of the raid.
5% to next ad.
I can't get a regular fucking slow to land on these things.
Man, yeah, it's weird. My enchanter did, but whatever. Sloth is fine, just as long as we have sloth on our tanks, it should be okay.
Just refreshed it.
Vicky, right next to you. I got it. A second.
Cure, RGC.
Zarax is down.
Back's down.
Last ad's up, Salem's down. Ooh.
No, you're not.
We got a fourth dervish. We need an off tank on it ASAP.
Where's it at?
Right beside Salem.
Valaire's on it.
Valaire's on it.
Good job.
Got sloth on him.
Okay. Yeah, they're 100% MR. Don't bother trying to slow them. My life taps aren't even landing.
Nah, I'm tapping off of Anastasia. That's what I'm doing.
Cure, RGC.
Lizard, are you manually clicking kick?
Yes.
Well, I thought you turned on auto kick.
Tell him how to live his life.
Fair enough.
And win.
I'm just.
I mean, I manually kick too.
You also play like you're 1999.
True.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
Postage stamp mode.
Did Zorax get a rose?
Yes.
Beautiful. I'm gonna start these bids. Bids on the last blood.
Let's see what we got.
Blast blood.
Ooh,
I almost said blast blood.
that is a pretty
Artero
nice
1.
shoulder item.
Crag at 5.
60% magic focus. Heroic stamina.
Crag at 5. Going once. And twice. Luck check, please. Congrats, Crag. Bids on the Spalders of Tainted Beauty. Drummery at 1. Drummery at 1, going once. And twice. Sailing 5. Drummer at 6. Drummer at 6 going once. And going twice. Sailing at 10. Sailing at 10 going once. And twice. Leg check, please. Congrats, Ceylon.
Might have to MGB a C. I think that buff ate it.
Yeah, that's not
Yes,
gonna
it
happen
did.
anytime soon. I'm 0 mana and gather mana's down. Because I'm cursed.
Looks like Arya, Kovian, and Artero for the high rolls. Dark Cube really didn't want it with a 6.
Anybody else want to roll for this? Mains. This is your opportunity. Alright,
Alright, it's looking like Arya, Ikovian, and Artero.
so be it. We might have time for one more.
Anybody else cursed needs a cure? I can't cure ugly though.
Dang.
How many inspirations do you need?
One.
Any of the types?
It is one per character.
Very cool.
This inspiration, combined with your 8 task completions, combined with Daoshin, and Sachun, and Sullenzek with a whole bunch of hails and turn-ins and a bunch of other random crap like that, equals Death Knell Flag with Bane Clicky for the boss of Death Knell, A&A Row.
Where are we going next?
Let's get a mana check, please. See if we have enough mana to be able to handle a few trash mobs. Oh yeah, we do.
Well, we just don't have C on.
Well, I think I have enough mana to cast MGBC. So, incoming.
Okay, which way are we going?
South.
Let's move.
And slightly east to the amphitheater.
Oh, make sure. Okay.
I'm assuming. I assume we're going to leave
Yep.
Valak because he's going to.
Yeah, that's going to be too much.
Who are we going after next?
Maestro.
Maestro Tanlar.
Joe Tantor.
Let's hold over here and bring some mobs into us, please.
Well, Mr. Ed just went walking.
Man, that Banshee does have really bad pathing.
She doesn't seem to be happy.
So we've done everything except Sullen Sec.
Correct.
That's going to be interesting.
We have to redo that first 2 raids we did too.
I don't know, maybe. We might have to do
Or
Daoshin and
Daoshin.
Sachan again, but I'm not sure about that.
Well, I got the Daoshin one. I got the one that I missed the week before.
I don't have either of those.
Portho?
That's not required.
I still want to do it.
You probably could.
Well, good for you, Skyfall.
But yeah, if we need to take a night and redo a couple of those, that's fine. But
Do we want an MGB haste out?
yeah, we might as well. What could possibly go wrong? But I do believe that we made the right choice. Even though we did exclude some of our team, which is not cool, I do believe we still made the right choice by starting to farm these pages.
Absolutely, it is.
And we all need to be flagged through that, right?
Pretty much all of us, yes. Because back flags do drop in Death Knell 1 per event, but we need enough people flagged to survive the first event.
Right.
You know, these horses must have like negative run speed.
They don't have
Yeah.
mounts.
Yeah, instead of horses, they're kind of horse-ish. They're horse-ish.
Horse isn't. Horse isn't.
Just 1 calorie, not horse enough.
So these are just the very slow mounts in the game.
So you shouldn't have to pull anything over the werewolves over there.
It's just pulling straight north or south, whatever the fuck that is.
Yeah, you probably didn't have to pull these.
They're just slow and steady.
Oh my
nice.
god.
Nice. I approve. That is a Lizardman approved one.
That deserves the facepalm award.
Yes, everybody facepalm him right now. I did not slap you. I gave you a high five to your face. Oi. Smacked up, dotted up, what the hell next?
Whatever it takes.
Deaded up. I was referring to what they did to me, man.
Are you guys still raiding? Nah, we're just all hanging out in here.
Look, it's a tire.
You say vodka? So I could use a drink.
Lizard is the reason why the rum is always gone.
Just clear pretty much straight south.
I'm going straight at the amphitheater thingy, majigger.
Go to the west side of it.
No,
I
I
like
am
the east
not.
side.
But
More mobs on the east side.
I do appreciate their contribution to society. Especially.
Yeah, because that's what we're here in a raid for, is to get experience.
It is. That's what I'm here for.
I'll drink to that.
How'd your raid go, guys?
So far, not bad.
Yeah, not those damn
Missing you,
Tommies.
man. A couple of these have been pretty healer-intensive fights.
Yeah, they really were.
You sound like about to out, dude.
This week.
Hey, I mean, you can't help it. You can't help it. No blame, man.
It's all gravy, man.
All right. Well, I saw everybody here, so I was just popping in. We're gonna go to bed, I think.
Go eat 2 bites and then crash.
Yeah, pretty much.
I've been
Veil vodka. I don't believe I
Good
have.
night, buddy.
Any more bullshit? I should be back Sunday for raid.
I found these mobs. I swear they're coming.
I've actually been drinking some Crystal Skull vodka, which is, of course, not great quality, but doesn't have a weird aftertaste. I even got a tiny little Crystal Skull to keep on my desk, just in case I need an extra infusion. I'm usually not into the cheap vodka. I've learned to appreciate quality. Yeah, it is kind of mad, but at least it doesn't have a weird aftertaste like some of these things do. Last night when I was talking, I said, "Man, I need more vodka in this vodka." I was drinking Ciroc pineapple vodka.
This nest needs a heal.
So for the mid-range, I would say my favorite would be Belvedere.
Knocked me off my horse.
I appreciate a good Polish vodka.
It's a game I like to play.
How much towards the purple can they get before they get a heal?
Slavs know they're clear
It's called
liquids.
Bouncing Baby. Make them
Shock.
bounce and then they cry like a baby.
Suppose it'd be worth trying.
Move up to me after the because these are long poles.
Sounds good.
I'm not lubing you up.
I'm not moving up to you.
Let's move.
All right.
Bard helm.
Do not wander too far west. Like that.
I take it we're just taking this banshee with us.
Yeah, bring it.
So we are hella scattered.
Find those careful if you're lost. Where we were, it's straight like south up the hill.
Don't go any further, guys. Stop.
Whoa.
Come back.
I'm at sailing.
Find on sailing. That's where you want to be.
There's my Banshee.
And we got a steed coming too.
That sounds good. I'll probably check that out.
So fuck these mobs and the horse they rode in on.
Yep, I'll drink to that.
Is Maestro tethered to his area there?
He's activated, I believe.
Okay.
That sounds right to me.
Checking for pulling purposes.
He's not. I'm not sure if he's tethered or not, but he's not rooted anyway.
Has anybody ever tried burning this down while just kiting the ads? In era?
No.
I haven't either. That's how I've done it out of era. But not in era. I've always done it the legit way.
The ads really aren't all that bad.
No, but still, they split and things can go wrong.
Are you not entertained?
Zorax.
Sounds like Olgar's been
What?
hitting the vodka too.
No, COVID shot.
Cranberry lime vodka. That sounds really good. I haven't drank a lot of the flavored vodka. I'm starting to think that I should. I often flavor my vodka with
I'm glad you guys got it today for the long
ice.
break. Give you an extra day to get used to it.
Now those arms are pretty nice.
Arm yourself.
Now, if only I had the oomph to train up another drag bard.
Incoming haste on the red. Really are pretty nice.
Okay, now it's just
Damn.
pissing me off.
Right? What's with the bard loot?
Gonna be making that bar or getting that bard leveled. Of course, you know I'm gonna do that. Get it flagged, get it up through here, and never see
it
another
again.
piece.
Well, the loot items are pretty much geared per section. So if you want bard loot, you're gonna hang around the maestro.
Very nice.
Where's the mage shit?
Is
Like
the
Plan
open
of
world
Fear-
stuff
Plan of
one
Fear.
groupable?
It's basically the same as this.
So 2 groups with decent polar to be functional.
Yeah,
You can one group it.
you can probably handle it with a
Omi.
good group.
You can one group anything, Omi. Jesus.
I'm just saying.
I'd say it's about as difficult as samples of corruption.
Pulling this is not hard.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah, no, the mobs pathing and stuff is pretty easy to split.
Yeah, not getting overwhelmed is really the trick.
Getting the hookup. Look at Blade.
I mean, better bard stuff drops later, Milo, as well as, you could always go in for last blood.
Yeah, saves Blade from having to use the last bloods on everything.
Yeah.
Last blood's like significantly better though.
Oh yeah.
Specific,
I mean, key
significantly
component.
more expensive or pain in
Significantly.
the ass.
At least 20% cooler.
What is it, smoke?
Road, we have just Felix tonight. Though Dami is
I think his
normally
vampires
with us.
over here to the side.
Unfortunately, he was not
Chilling.
flat
You don't need to.
for this. He was still missing one mission.
Lizard
So
Man,
Dami was not
I
able to
think
be
I
there.
got everything.
But
Yeah,
Felix
it's fair.
got his done,
There's
so
a
he's
couple
good.
mobs to the south of it, but they
Yes.
shouldn't aggro.
Yeah, Berserker has not
This
been
is where the
a
ads spawn.
popular
Like
class after it went
Yeah.
live. And a bunch of people made it. That was about it. Then everybody quit. We had four Berserkers and then nobody.
It's everything.
Alright, that's all of it. Let's move.
Which corner you want to tank him in?
That one.
Yeah, how about back over here? What could possibly go wrong?
I think we used to just put casters at the opposite end.
Yep.
That's what I remember.
Wow.
Alright, tank roster's been updated.
Casting DI on Drext.
I love how Zrax is sitting down like he's got a med or something.
He is
Endurance.
a little low on endurance.
It does go up faster if you're sitting.
Confirm.
Sadly, not for me.
So, basically how this fight works. This is not a burn fight. However, there is a somewhat nasty AE that's kind of high resist. It reduces, or increases, I should say, your spellcasting time, is a melee slow, and is 2,000 per tick damage. But the biggest part of this fight, of course, is every 10% of his health, meaning do not burn him, we get 2 ads. Those 2 ads split into 2 ads each. Although the original ads that spawn from him aren't that horrible, and some of them are mezzable, the blazing spirits are, of course, a fire dot. The fire DD, around 1,000, 1,100 damage, something like that. The sobbing spirits are, I think, just a pain in the butt. No, they
500
are
dot.
500 a tick. Yeah, that's right.
And a 40% snare.
Oh, that's pleasant.
Curse counter, cure, 24 counter.
And the screeching spirits are a mana drain. Because we don't have enough mana drains in this zone. Which is freaking terrible.
Small dot and only 9 curse counter cure.
So, every time you get hit by Whispers of Death, which is the mana drain. You lose 1,500 mana. Which is freaking awful. But yeah, every 10% that happens, we get 2. Each of them split. Ads are going to be your priority. And that's pretty much it from what I recall. Does anybody else recall anything different?
The first set of ads, the aficionados, they cast a single target fear. So you kinda want knights on them.
Banshees are mezzable and Skellies are mezzable. The ghosts and vampires are not. So, Banshee, Skelly, Mez, other 2 not. Take them down one at a time. They don't want 4 mobs up. Oh, and the last 2, whatchamacallit, last 2 waves, 20% and 10%, those are, you get 3 ads. So that's fun. Alright, is anybody not ready to make this happen? Drax, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Lovely. Let's have some fun. Incoming!
Lizard told me it'd be a good time. When does that start?
As soon as you start drinking, things get better. Or worse, one of the 2. Alright, let's get it down to 90.
Knights should be ready out here to pick up the ads. Ads are coming.
Ads up, DPS off. DPS off. Handle it.
Did we kill this thing?
Kill it. Murder this aficionado. We'll get 2 ads.
Bunch of snobs.
Alright, guess that one didn't split.
Perfect. Wonderful. Kill Maestro till we get another ad. Slow deeps.
Roger, slow and deep.
Next ad up. DPS off named.
Slowed.
Nice. Take him down a little more. Maybe this event changed.
Yeah, maybe.
I'll drink to that.
Now watch it reverts at like 50%.
I don't care. We got first 2 mobs that were better. DPS off. 2 mobs.
Vampire first.
Do not harm named. Pull pet from named.
Need a DI if possible.
Got another ad.
I'm coming, GI.
Kill the pet, kill the enraged. Back to named. Low deeps. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of imps and other weird stuff. One of the developers had a hard-on for vampires or something. Deeps off.
Slowed.
Head off the name, please.
Is it Skelly first?
I like it that they haven't been splitting. That's some smexiness.
Yeah, I don't know if I remember them splitting or not.
I remember, but that was right when the first expansion went live.
They definitely used to split.
Slow deeps.
I just remember it happening too.
Or DI fire.
Got anyone incoming?
Yeah, it could be Milo Serna. We'll find out, won't we? EPS off. Switch to ads.
Slowed.
This pathing's terrible.
Man, that's a nice little dot.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah, if you fight the ads far enough away, you won't get it. Or maybe it's hate list, I don't remember.
He needs another DI.
I got it. Landed. Repeat the process. Great job so far tonight, everybody. Thank you.
Oh man, that thing's ugly.
EPS off.
Slowed.
He's probably the easiest fight in the zone.
Are you doing his DI?
Is now, yeah.
I got his DI.
Okay.
Keep repeating the process till we win or what? I'm pretty sure which of those is going to happen.
Or if it's Daoshin, you can wipe after you win.
Yeah, that was a fun one. Shouldn't be beating on that name.
Need a DI on Zex.
Once you
Okay.
aggro them, don't move. It resets their path.
Yeah, I ain't coming.
I'm standing right here. I don't know where he's
Yeah.
at.
I ducked it.
Oh, somebody's pet is on it.
Yeah, don't attack until it's up on the stage up here.
Yeah, I'm throwing one jolt and then just standing there waiting for it to come in.
Just call you the one jolt man.
Back to name for a moment.
Events bugged, no loot.
Yeah.
You shut your face.
You're always such a ray of sunshine. Thank you, Mr. Kevorkian.
Let's stop
First, you got anything coming?
Beats off.
Who needs a new DI?
Jesus.
Like as soon as you get it, it fires.
I got his DI coming.
All right, DI rotation. Where'd he go?
DI rotation. I got the.
I mean, it's working.
There we go.
Whatever it takes to be successful, that's what we do. I require drinking.
I wonder if you could two group this guy.
Yeah, probably kite the other mobs around. Just burn them down. How I did it on live with my box group and another box group was I loaded up
there's
on
the three.
there's the three. I loaded up on the deeps on mine, and we burnt it down while a Shadow Knight box team just kept running up and down the stairs, keeping everything aggroed, and I killed the named. Took like an hour, but we did it.
Mine is like lost in the ether somewhere. There she is.
Just off tank the ads and kill Maestro now.
Let's kill this last ad, and then yep.
He'll probably be dead before they get down here anyway.
He is
All,
undead, by the
all
way.
deeps to Maestro.
Shaw, mechanics are for cars.
All deeps to Maestro. Knights, be ready to off tank the last three mobs. Or kite them, or however you want to handle them. Yep, we are on the Mangler
Step back
server.
and forth once or twice.
The best of all servers that are named Mangler.
That's what I'm doing. Just running back and forth.
And that makes it a big steaming pile of winning right there. Well done, Dean.
Ads don't respawn.
Confirm.
There's your bard armor.
I was waiting to die at 1% like usual.
And yet you survived.
I did. Thanks to our awesome DI rotation and healers. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
He's just buttering you up to keep him up.
Got to do what
Yeah,
you
give
got
me-
to do.
Nah, not much of an upgrade. Well done, team.
Alright, looks like everybody's alive. I'm doing bids. Bids in the Stained Performance Arm Guards. They come in at 1. Milo Sarah at 5. Milo Sarah at 5 going once. Get Coven at 6. Milo Sarah at 15.
Lizard Man D, I faded.
Milo Sarah at 15 going once. And twice. Leg check, please. Congrats, Milo Sarah.
Take taken. Or are we going to do something else?
No, this will be the last one.
Let's say 35, so.
Yeah, I think Vala could start hitting for about 25, 30k.
Oh, yeah.
Kill them. It's a fun fight, though. There should be a G-Flux timer in there once it starts. How did you start, Valak Blizzard? Did you have a night range aggro him?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. And then switch to a warrior once
Mhm.
once he summons.
All right, check my numbers. Make sure I'm not effing this up.
That's what I see.
Same Z's.
Confirmed.
Alright, Grat Star Q, Skyfall, and Lizard.
Again, excellent job tonight, everybody. 15 additional flags. Another step closer towards death now. The only reason that, well, there are two reasons why we are not doing the final named in this zone. First of all, for the longer he is up, or aggroed, the harder he hits. So with our current DPS, he will probably be one rounding even the highest hit point person here. So that's not good. 15 flags is good. It's a full week for the lockout, which is bad. So expect to be back here in a week.
It's going to take 3 weeks of this at least to get it semi-decent.
I'm actually very impressed that we got 5 of them dead in 3 hours. That worked really
Yeah,
well.
that worked out very well. I agree.
Probably would
I
have
mean,
went
with only-
faster with better pooling too.
With only 35 people, like, jeez.
Yeah, we have an amazing team here. I keep saying it, but I mean it. And that's not just the vodka talking.
Sure.
It's just mostly the vodka talking.
That is a part
Yeah,
of it,
but
I'm
that's
certain.
That's everything Lizard says. It's mostly the vodka talking.
I'll drink to that. All right, on that happy note, I'm going to go ahead and hop out of here. Have a fabulous night.
Night, Liz.
Have a good night.
And for those of you watching on the stream, thank you for taking the time out of your day to come and join me in. It's always a pleasure to have you along. Hopefully you enjoyed yourself. Glad to have you with us. Looking forward to raiding alongside you and murdering much content with you on Sunday and Tuesday. So, yes, have yourself a good night, everybody, and see you next time.